Why are we the best? We're the best for many reasons. The main reason is because we're client-focused. We care about our clients. Everything we do is client-oriented. We got top-notch customer service. We want the client to exceed any possibility of any recovery and maximize the recovery. So we call the client every 30 days. We want to make sure that they're treating properly, getting the proper treatment, going to the doctors. We want to know how you're doing, how you're feeling, what's working, what's not working, get you to the next step, next doctor, next MRI, things like that. We want to make sure that your property damage is covered. We want to get all the evidence. We do all these things to make sure that you win. And we put our money where our mouth is. We always make sure the client gets more than the attorneys. I hear people say that all the time. Man, the attorney gets all the money. In our firm, the client gets all the money. They're the ones that are injured, right? And so obviously we want to make sure that they were the ones that are recovering as well. So we're passionate about what we do. It's about the grit that we have to persevere every day, to make sure that your case is moving properly, to make sure that you're getting the proper treatment, and then the fighting with the insurance companies. And that's a whole different ballgame. You know, fighting with insurance companies, you have to make them pay. They're not just going to pay. So what do we do to do that? We have a lot of strategies. Obviously, the big one is filing litigation. You know, if you don't file, a lot of times your case isn't going to be, you're not going to get the value of your case that you should. So we're aggressive about it. So, you know, we have the discipline and the aggression to make sure that things happen, yet the kindness to make sure that you're happy, because that's the important thing. Really, you know, we get big verdicts, we get big judgments, we settle big cases too. You know, a lot of people do that. The question is, do they care about the client? Do they make sure that you get the most? And that's really what we're about. That's what we want to do. That's who we are. And that's what makes us come to work every day, to make sure that we fight the insurance companies for you.